What's going on, guys? Welcome to the first video. I actually only said another video there, and that'll be a lie. Just going to do a wee Q&A because it's my first video. Let you know a little bit about me, what I do. I put up on my Insta as well for a wee Q&A, like not like a Q&A, but like questions people wanted to know. Anything about me, anything about fitness, anything about anything, life, whatever. So I got a few questions that was sick. Yeah. So I'm 20. I'm about 5'10" and I weigh about 67 kgs. It's probably the heaviest I've ever been. Like, I used to be a scrawny wee guy, like probably your typical like skin and bone, but I wasn't lanky because I've never been tall, so I've never been in that lanky kind of category. So yeah, I am a PT, just kind of like on the side, just help people out. I'm thinking about doing online coaching, taking on a few clients for that, but I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet, so we'll see. Anyway, let's see what you guys have been asking. Favourite muscle group to work out? See, this is a hard one. I kind of like, I don't know, like I used to absolutely smash arms. Like my go-to when I first started the gym, wee rookie, used to walk in, because I didn't really know what I was doing, I'd be like, let's hit arms, get a good pump. That's all I'd really work for. But see now, like, as much as I've got like little chicken legs, as everyone comments on, like, they're quite small in comparison to the rest of my body. I love training legs. Like, there's just no way to describe the pain and hate you get from training legs, but in the same sense it's like a love-hate relationship, because you walk away or you crawl away feeling absolutely fucking class. But yeah, my favourite exercise, although I love training legs, I love muscle ups. I don't know why, I just trained for like 3 or 4 months just to get them, and honestly, probably, I only got my muscle up like 2 or 3 months, not even 2 months, probably 2 months ago. I was in the gym, I was training like with a few of my friends, just helping, like I'm trained 2 of them, so I was helping them out, and I was like, fuck, I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna see, like, I feel good, I feel strong, I haven't really been working out, so my body isn't tired, so I tried it and I got like 3 on my first go, so I was absolutely over the bloody moon. Next question. My phone would unlock. Alright, what made me want to start vlogging? It's quite a hard one. I don't actually know, like, I've had like this overwhelming urge just to do it for months, and I've just like been too scared to start it. Like, starting this video, I genuinely have sat in this position for 25 minutes, psyching myself up just to press the play button. But I don't know, like, there's just something about giving it, information out to people, helping them out, like showing them my life, like having a laugh, just, yeah, I don't know, it just seems fun, just want to try it out, see if it's any good. Next question. When you start exercising, how long does it take to start seeing results? I could do a whole video on this, actually. This is something I get asked quite a lot. And there's a few factors, of course, like, you're never going to see results if your diet's not in check. You're never going to see results if your training's not properly, you're not training properly, sorry. In the sense of, if you've not got the correct training split for your body, if you're only going once, twice a week, that's just not enough. Like, yeah, you can lose weight and get in a good shape going 3 times a week, but you have to do upper, lower, and you have to have a cardio day, and there's a lot of like problems with that. Like, it just becomes hard, so you need to have a lot of things in place before you start to see results in the first place. And even then, everyone's body's different. Like, for me, I've been training, like, I've been at the gym for what, 2 years now, I'd say, and I've only really properly been training where I know what I'm doing with nutrition, I know what I'm doing with being in the gym and everything else that comes along with that. So I think I've only properly started to see results, so I've missed out on the noob gains, which kind of annoys me because the noob games are the best. Like you just can't beat them. You just can't go over them. But yeah, so everyone's body is different. It does it like when someone could take 2 weeks to see a result, you could take a month. Someone could take a few days, and I always say it takes 1 week for you to see the difference and 2 weeks for everyone else to notice it. So you can start to notice, say, like for instance, your biceps becoming bigger, your shoulders becoming bigger, your waist going down, you know, like losing body fat in certain areas, abs showing. You might see that, but it'll take 2 weeks for other people to notice it. So it's kind of a tough question. I don't like when people get in that mentality of, okay, I'm in the gym, why aren't I seeing results? And you kind of have to, if you're at that point, you have to reevaluate, 1, your training plan, 2, your nutrition, and 3, what you're actually doing out with the gym and your nutrition that can benefit, i.e., are you getting enough sleep? Are you massively stressed? You know, are you getting 10,000 steps in if you want to lose weight? These kind of factors. Again, something I could literally talk to you for an hour about. Okay, next question. That's quite a good one actually. What are your tattoos? So, obviously I used to have 2 separate Instagrams, now I don't, now it's just the same. So like on my fitness one, you wouldn't really see my tattoos. So if you obviously follow my normal one, you'll know and you'll see. So I have 4, so the first one, try to get this in, is arrows. Now this was my second one actually. And there's a lot of meaning behind this. It's no matter what direction I go in, I'll find my way. And as cringy as that sounds in certain situations, it's quite good to have that, because you can get lost. You can just be so bogged down in everything that's going on in your life, and you just go, nah, don't know, done. That's me. Giving up. So it's good to just be like, nah, you know what, let's bog down, let's see what I need to do, let's break everything up and make little lists. Like I've got a whiteboard which I have a to-do list, and that my to-do list consists of what I need to do for the next week. So I'll set out, okay, I want to do this by then. Say I want to get this video up, so I'll go, right, okay, I need to video it, I need to edit it, and then I need to put it up. So you've got to look at realistic goals of when you can achieve something, and the minute you get that is the minute you can start to get stuff. The next one is this cool funky design. Try and show you that way. That doesn't mean anything. That was my first tattoo, so that's the meaning of it. I saw similar designs of it, and for about 6 or 7 months before I turned 18, I was like, no, I like that, I'm going to get that. And then I went into the tattoo place, and the guy was like, I'm going to change it. And at first I was like, what, why? But then he did it, and oh, I love it. The next one is a little panda on my bicep, and that wee one's just for Mom. That's Mom's favourite animal. She's clumsy like a panda, so that's kind of fitting. It's also like right at the position of where my heart is, so I know, cringy, wow, but I like it. And then my most recent one, which I got like a few weeks ago, which is hard to like, can I show you? But it's an elephant, and it's got a little dove on the tusk, and you'll notice they all kind of have the line work, just because that's the kind of theme I like to go for. And that wee one's just for my papa and my gran. So the elephant's my papa, and then the wee dove is my gran. So next question. I feel like this is going on for ages. Okay, so what is it you actually do? So like I said at the start, I am a personal trainer. I have a few clients to train with, but not a large portfolio of clients. I also study accountancy at college, hopefully going to uni this year for 3rd year to do accountancy finance, and then I work part-time in Tesco. So I'm actually quite busy a lot, so it can be, I mean, that stress can come into that, so sometimes throws my training off. But yeah, that's what I do. Next question. How often do you train? Okay, so this changes depending on what's going on. So last month, for example, I had a really big deadline for college, so I didn't actually train as much as I probably would have liked to, but probably should have been as well, in the same sense. So I was only getting to the gym like maybe 3 times a week. So I was having to do upper lower cardio, just to kind of keep maintaining, making sure I wasn't losing any strength, making sure I wasn't putting any fat on that I didn't need to, because I was stress eating a lot, which isn't very good. I think that's me because I was eating too much chocolate. But normally, like, I'm starting to get back into a steady routine where I genuinely will train 6 days a week. Saturdays are when my days off. However, on Saturdays, did we post about active rest days? On Saturdays, I'm in work, and I tend to do like a 9-hour shift, so I'm hitting about 15 to 16,000 steps. So I'm still getting quite a large amount of exercise in for my day off. Technically, it's technically still an active rest day. But yes, I'll train basically Monday to Sunday with Saturdays off. Except, like, I do listen to my body. Like, I have a recurring shoulder injury. So sometimes I genuinely just can't train any muscle group, because when I'm on squats, my shoulder struggles to hold the bar. When I'm doing back, any kind of adduction, flexion, anything to do with the joint, I just can't really do. So that kind of plays a part. But yeah, normally I'll do like 6 days. It goes push, pull, legs, chest and shoulders, back, again, just back on its own, because I'll tend to deadlift, legs, day off, and then I'll just do like, my Sunday is normally my day where I just kind of do what I feel, so it tends to be like another chest, or another arm session, or what you'll see, and I'm like, which I'm going to link in, is the 1,000 rep arm challenge that I did with one of my mates, and oh my god, that was fun. So yeah, I think I'll wrap the questions up now, because I've been talking for about 12 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed the 1,000 rep arm challenge. I hope you've stayed watching to this point, and yeah, I shall see you in the next video.
Trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record, yeah. For the record, yeah. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price for y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. Frozen. A6 all the hate. I won't get involved today. Got lost in the ballin' age. I'm flipping the bars. I'm flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they got it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want the act, not the ghost. Running through it with the young influence. Adolescent presence. I'm succumbing to it. I've been giving yeses when I shouldn't do it. I complete ejected with the moves elusive, and I'm barely moving, but I'm still gon' boost them. I can't work on winnings when I know you're losing, so I work the winnings and they play the deuces. Guess I have to pivot, shooting no bazookas for the facts. I need racks, paper, cash, buck attacks. That's a joke. Tell them laugh. Uncle Sam, buck out the bag. Brody plot, but get a whack. Contract, give me the max. I got lab on my back. You ain't that, then it's raps. Whoa, 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 whoa. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record.